I did find a very observable trail. Um, to keep it very succinct, pretty much I was able to prove through a chain of receipts that Trump for President LLC, official campaign LLC in his first term,
Mm-hmm.
I was able to attach it to what is at minimum a modeling agency that is targeted towards or engineered towards only fan models, but
Mm-hmm.
it exists behind at least two shell companies. But the implications beyond it suggest that it could be one or two steps further. It could also be a high-end escort agency or just straight up human trafficking. And then on top of that, the loop might actually close all the way back to a super agency that we've seen in the recent emails that Jeffrey Epstein himself, Alan Kittler, Jean-Luc Brunel, and Gerald Marie, the three French perverts from Elite Model Management, were conspiring to build a super agency.
Mm-hmm.
And it just so happens that the LLC that I found directly connected to a shell company called E Model Management. And that is literally the name of the OF agency. In the end, I had massive creators, only three of which I invited, occupy the panel. We had 3,000 people watching, and some people, I guess, because I didn't end my presentation with something that would be a RICO charge for the president tomorrow.
Wow.
I guess I just didn't do enough, or I didn't produce a tape of like Donald Trump schmexually assaulting someone. So, off with my head. So kind of been talk of the town the last couple of days, but,
I mean,
I'm proud of myself.
you
I'm
did
very
great.
pleased with the quality of work that I did, and
Yeah,
it is what it is,
you should be really proud, for real. And did you
Yeah.
say A model or E?
E Model Management.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, you'll see kind of in the the earlier mid aughts, like say 2005-ish, between 2008. And then you can also find it all the way up to 2015 within the recent data sets. You'll see that these men were like trying to build this super agency. You even see that current executor of the Epstein estate, Darren Indyke, he actually filed, like he registered E-Management, NY LLC,
Mm-hmm.
as a trademark in 2006, and it's still active. Although, like, you can't technically find a website that kind of like includes either of those four men's name. However, that website does connect to Trump for President LLC.
Wow.
You know,
I mean, that's
So the loop is kind of closed in terms of Trump, at least by extension being connected to that. Now, if it goes all the way back, it is in fact basically the product of like the conspiracy between Epstein and the French perverts, and then that kind of subverts the claim that Donald Trump and Epstein stopped talking after 2004. That's what I'm still trying to work on to prove if there is a there.
Mhm.
I'm not going to shoehorn in something if it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
But I will say in the couple days since, I've continued to get more corroborative evidence. Like Becca Day supplied a little bit of extra context, and I've had a few other users send me some really intense shit I will continue to report upon related to this. So